My name is Francesca. Send out, a list of possible options, and then people reply to you. But they kind of understood, fast enough that it was a lot of work. 8 tables, 4 rounds for 2 afternoons. So basically, this is the a welcome email that through the platform, each member of the event, in this case, each delegate, was receiving. So yeah, it's a template that I edited myself, and pretty much you get a small introduction of the event with date and time, and then with a specific kind of a few guidelines, and then you have a link where they can easily click, and the link, it's kind of putting you to the platform, which again I edited with adding the logo of the festival and all, and pretty much then people were able to kind of see all the different time slots of this 4 sessions for both days, so Wednesday and Thursday. And at every for every session, you can see the moderator of the table that was kind of hosting the round table, and then you can click on one. You can view the table like this, and you can see who is the moderator and all the seats, both those that have been taken already and those that are free. And then it's pretty much up to the guests on how much they actually put on their profile, but you have also the chance to kind of show your picture, add in your LinkedIn, and also add few information about yourself. So in this way, the system is kind of giving you the chance not only to understand who you're meeting in terms of the host of the roundtable, but also gives you already a preview on who is going to be sitting next to you. And maybe, since it's a networking event at the end of the day, maybe that's also helpful, And then you can see the location here. And yeah, pretty much you can take a seat and then click yes, confirm. And then you pretty much that's me getting my seat.
Good. Yeah. And maybe you can show what is the communication that you get after that?
After that, I believe you get a confirmation email that works like this. So it's linked to your Google Calendar, which is again really helpful. So I have a link where you can kind of view all the sessions you booked, because again it was a 2 days event, so every delegate would book a lot of sessions, so not only one but 5 or even 7. So obviously this sort of wrap up both on their calendar but also on the platform itself was really helpful for them to kind of keep track of all their meetings. The way this was run was so smooth, thanks to also the platform, that they really, knew how to get around and what to do and who to meet without being extremely confused, because that have happened in the past. Basically here on this mini screen, you can see that also the platform is kind of making sure that you go through all the steps. So starting from the event information, as I said, you just, it's about the formalities of the event, the logo, the time, and etc. Then you define the time slots of each roundtables. You import your roundtables, meaning that you import the slots to which all the hosts, that is step 4, is gonna run. So here you talk about time slots and the amount of roundtables, and here you introduce the hosts to the platform, again either through Excel or manually. Finally, you invite the guests. Well, here, if you want, which is optional, you could invite the hosts to submit their topics or whatever they're gonna go through. It was not something that we needed, because everything was kind of like pretty straightforward. It was a networking event for like a specific industry, so it was not kind of like talks, but this is also could be useful in another like event setting. And then like you can preview your event, like and you can see that everything kind of matches at all times. And finally you get to the attendees. So when you actually import your guests, and eventually you can also connect a ticketing tool, but we didn't, because again, our guests were, you know, already like had access to our festival, and then they were coming as this for an additional thing. And then when you imported your guests or attendees, it's time to kind of like let them able to, you know, start booking. So you can send the welcome email, which I already showed. But anyway, all the emails, so the welcome, the reminders, to kind of like, you know, let them know that you can book this and that. It's everything is kind of like laid out in this like, you know, kind of list over here. And also like on this mail button, you have like a whole like section of the platform just made for, you know, creating, like composing email templates, and also to, you know, like keep track of time, and also you can schedule all the emails that you want to send out. So you kind of like compose them in advance, like decide which group of people you want to send it to, and then you can schedule it, and the system is going to send it automatically on its own. So that's also, again, a really good thing, because it takes off a lot of like manual work that can be done just in one step. So yeah, we had the first reminder, which again, like after some time, if people did not book or didn't book like a lot of session, you could just say, hey, there are still like some spots available. Then in case you wanted to, you could brief the hosts regarding who was attending their table and what the situation was in terms of bookings. And then for everybody, you have a final schedule, which is sent a few days before the event starts, which again, it's an email that kind of like shows all the bookings at all times and in all the different locations. So you also have it by email, beside having it on your Google Calendar. So yeah, this was very helpful.
Can you show that, like how it looks? Yeah, if you just click save and preview.
Yes, absolutely. Exactly. So here it is, pretty much. You can see all the sessions that somebody, for instance, have booked. And then, you know, you can have you can also easily click to every table, so you know like who you're gonna meet. Like it's just very useful, both for us as event organizers, but also for the guests. Again, was very like professional in this case. I think what was the most helpful was the support you get. Like when you get access to the platform, you're not completely alone.